Episode 4, The Signal Behind the System. In another part of the city, far from the rooftops and storms, someone was already watching the pattern unfold. Not with fear, not with confusion, but with understanding. Dr. Lucius Vale had spent years studying systems most people never even knew existed. Power grids, energy flow, behavioral responses inside controlled networks. To everyone else, the recent surges were a crisis. To Vale, they were data. And buried inside that data was something impossible. On screen after screen, the same figure appeared. A man on rooftops, a man in storms, a man surrounded by blue lightning that moved with intention, not randomness. The city called him a mystery. Vale saw something else, a living variable, a disruption inside the system. A human being somehow bonded to the current itself. He replayed every sighting, every flash, every energy spike. And with each new angle, the same conclusion became harder to deny. This was no accident. Blue energy signatures rose and fell across the digital displays, mapped against the city's infrastructure. But beneath them, another signal pulsed. Green, erratic, ancient, wrong. It moved through the data like contamination in a bloodstream, not following the grid, but infecting it. Vale isolated the pattern, expanded it, tracked it deeper than the public network, deeper than the backups, deeper than anything designed by human hands. And there, hidden beneath the architecture of the modern city, he found it. Not a system, not a machine, a presence. The room darkened as the signal intensified. Screens flickered, power bent inward, and the space in front of Vale seemed to tear open. Green light spilled into the room like a wound in reality. Not solid, not yet, just shape and hunger trying to force itself into form. A silhouette emerged inside the storm of energy, tall, watching, aware. Eyes opened in the darkness, bright green, ancient and unblinking. This was no glitch in the system, no side effect of a failed surge. This was something older than the grid, something that had found a way to reach through it. Vale did not step back, did not raise his voice, did not show fear. He stood perfectly still before the thing in front of him, studying it, because Vale understood the truth before anyone else ever could. Conduit was not the only thing born from the surge. Where blue lightning had chosen a man, green darkness had chosen a doorway. And now that doorway was opening. Above the city, Conduit stood alone in the rain, staring out across the skyline. Blue arcs flickered faintly from his hands, then vanished. He could feel the grid now, its rhythm, its pressure, its constant pull beneath every light, every wire, every pulse of the city. But even with all that power, he still didn't know he was being watched, didn't know someone had traced his pattern, didn't know something else had traced him back. Back in the control room, Vale looked toward the screens one last time. Conduit on one side, the green anomaly on the other. Blue and green, control and chaos. For the first time, a faint smile crossed his face. Not because he had solved the mystery, but because he had finally seen what was coming. The city believed its greatest danger had already appeared. It hadn't. This was only the signal, and the war behind it was just beginning.
When the city's in trouble and the lights go dim, and the bad guys think they're gonna win, don't you worry, don't you shed no tear.